Hey, good evening. Good soulful or super Saturday evening, and I think it is a soulful Sunday afternoon in Fiji Wonderland. So I just wanted to come on here another moment and just for a brief few moments, I wanted to let you all listen to this song about my posting earlier about dark side learning from our mistakes. But while we're listening to our song, we'll do some invites here. All right. So you all had a wonderful weekend. Has it been just amazing for you all? The weather is definitely different here in Branson, hey? It's actually, we missed the sleet and the snow and everything. Yeah, it's been very pleasing over here, and I get very cold all the time, but it has bypassed us. Yay! So how is the weather in your areas? Some song, some show, some hate. This is a cool song. It was brought to my attention. Vivian, it's so good to see you. My awesome mentor. You are so amazing. Thank you for tuning in. Now, I'm not all about religious songs, but this one is a very one. Listen. My joy, my peace, my faith. Feels like you can take my joy, my joy, my peace, my faith. Listen. He learns from your mistakes. He learns from your mistakes. Even if you don't. Even if you don't. That is so That's powerful. How it keeps you in cycles. 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 But I'm not going inside. This will end like I wanted to. I win. The enemy will have to lose again. And who else is on here? Got Chase and Tony and Emma and Lily, Berta. Who is on here? But I'm not going in cycles. I'm not going in cycles. I'm gonna break this. I'm not going cycles. I'm gonna break these cycles. I'm not going cycles. I'm not going in. Oh, so Lord, help. All right, I see some more people popping in on here. How are you doing? Thank you all so much for tuning in. All right, so invite your friends, invite your family, come on over here. Hey, Angelica, my awesome fiery redhead other half you. How are you doing over there? If you all don't know my friend Angelica, she is totally awesome. Yes, she is. Get to know Angelica. You think you met a fierce, fiery redhead and me? You hadn't seen anything yet with awesome Angelica. Let me tell you. She'll definitely keep the eyes open and the light's brighter. And the belly laugh's going. Yes, she will. You get to know her. Very awesome. Okay, so isn't that a cool song? Cycles is the name of that song. So I wanted to share that with you because it was brought to my, I've had a lot of good conversations over the past couple of weeks, and just, you know, more soul searching, diving deeper, because we're always growing and we're always studying, right? So that was a very profound song, a very profound message. We'll get more into that in just a moment. So do I have Chase, Tony, Emma, and Samantha, Emma and Amy? Do I have Lily, who is on here tonight? I know it's a Saturday night. You're probably all out having a wonderful, marvelous time, which I'm getting ready to step out here in just a moment, go over to see some of my friends. So anyway, let's get our happy going. What time is it? The time is always, it's now time. So here we go. Are you ready? And a one, and a two, and a three. You know what to do. We're zippy, 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 zappy, zappy, zappy. H-A-P-P-Y. We're happy. Yes. And two more times. We're zippy, 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 zappy, zappy, zappy. H-A-P-P-Y. We're happy. Woo! And again, we're zippy, 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 zappy, zappy, zappy. H-A-P-P-Y. We're happy. Woo! I'm happy. You're happy. We're all happy. Why? Because every little cell in our body's happy. Every little cell in our body's well. Every little cell in our body's healthy. Every little cell in our body's well. You feel so good. I feel so well. Because every little cell in our body's well. Yes. Awesome. Yes. Because happy cells make healthy, harmonious cells. Yeah. It's a proven fact. The more you laugh, the more your cells laugh. The more you laugh, the better you feel. The more, absolutely, you know, turn that frown upside down into an awesome, wonderful smile, and create good, deep belly laughs. And we'll have more about that later on. Okay, so first things first, did a survey, had some questions and answers. Did decide to keep the group alive and going because we have a lot of people that do get great insights from the videos, and they do get great insights from a few postings that are on the group. I encourage you all, Angela, Vivian, please feel free to post in our group any great, awesome health news that everybody can use, or good information to help heal our body, minds, and spirits. So Angelica and Vivian, Brenda, Samantha, Kathy, all of you lovelies, feel free to share in our group at any time. So definitely do that. And so I decided to keep the group alive. I won't be on here as much because obviously I'm preparing to do other things and start traveling. And Africa is like on the horizon, like literally getting ready to get that in gear, like right now. I have a meeting with them, had a meeting with them today. I'll have another meeting with them tomorrow, making preparations to get our mission over in Africa, Burkina Faso. Here we come. Yes. Super excited about that. So I have a lot of focusing going on for Africa at the moment. And then, of course, as you all know, or if you don't know, please stay tuned for the awesome event page coming up at the end of this evening. The Fiji retreats. Our first one will be April 5th through the 15th, which is a 10-day retreat in my hometown of Savu Savu, Fiji Wonderland. Yes, super excited about that. And Janet, Janet will be our hypnotherapist. She will be attending with us on this amazing Fijian retreat. And my awesome friend Debbie Followell, she has created an amazing schedule for all of us to follow while on this T-Day, where did that even come in? 10-day, the Total Art of Health Restoration, Rejuvenation, Operation Restoration Retreat. So you definitely want to sign up for that because we have some really good deals on a 10-day retreat, all inclusive. Super fantastic deals that you definitely will not be able to find anywhere else with everything that we are offering you. So definitely come on board for that. We are only accepting 10 people. We have 3, so now there's only 7 people that we are accepting to the first retreat. As we grow, we get more and more. Our next retreat will be in July, and then our next retreat will be in October or November. So we're super excited about that. Okay. So stay tuned for those postings and videos about that. I will be migrating over to our YouTube channel. We had started that a couple of years ago. Obviously, with everything going on, I migrated back over to Facebook, but I am being called to stay over on YouTube. So perhaps I'll be doing maybe one live video per week, and the rest of the good, potent, healthful body, mind, and spirit restoration videos will be over on YouTube. So I will share them in the group so you all can watch them over and over again. But please come over and sign up on and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Art of Health Restoration, Fuel for the Body. I think it's a long name because it was already tied into Fuel for the Body, but The Art of Health Restoration is what you want to look for. In fact, I will put the link over here. I don't have a lot of subscribers yet because I just let it go stagnant. But we've had a lot of requests, and my manager decided that it's going to be a much better outlet, and that way I don't have to be on here live, and I can do the videos at any time that I desire. So anyway, just wanted to let you know that I'll post this in the thread comments in just a moment. So anyway, about the song cycles and about different things that we're all going through. You know, everybody has a story. Everybody has different things that they're going through in life, and it's just very interesting to hear other people's stories and see the journeys that are going on in this world, and how we all learn from one another. And I'm just loving every minute of it. Everything is definitely a journey, and like I've said time and time again in the past, if we're not learning, we're not growing. So therefore, take every moment and use it as a lesson and as a growing educational experience. You know, sometimes things seem really, really hard, whether you're battling with depression, battling with obesity, battling with just up and down weight gain or loss, battling with sickness, battling with diseases, ailments, or whether you are battling with a heartache, a breakup, family issues. No matter what the issues may be, remember there are no problems, because the problem is your viewpoint about the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem, right? Captain Jack Sparrow. So with that being said, that song, it was brought in to a lovely, beautiful friend of mine, Nicole Starling. She is absolutely amazing. She is a vocal teacher around here in the Branson area, and she's been a great performer for many years here. So I love Nicole very much. She definitely is a very genuine, spirited soul. So thank you, Nicole, for sharing a lot of things with me. But she shared the song with me, and knowing that I'm not a big religious person in those songs, she thought she would share it with me, and it was very good because it actually, you know, some of these songs do have a lot of resonation, and it resonated with me, and it just really hit very profound. And as she and I were discussing further about different things going on, you know, we find ourselves in cycles, and things happen and they keep happening. And remember, you know the old saying, keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results. Okay, that's a no-brainer, right? Same thing with cycles. And sometimes it is a very confusing thing out there. Even I get confused sometimes of talking with me, what may be encompassing me, or who may be relaying messages to me. Sometimes it does get a little bit smoky, foggy, if you will. And that's when we have to always be in steadfast prayer and meditation, and always being in tune with our inner being and our highest and best now, our higher self. And it does take constant discipline, and it does take constant being in know and being in tune with yourself. And so with that being said, you know, the dark side, there is a dark side. I do not wish to dwell on the dark side. And I know that we always teach that you're not going to be able to happy everything away. However, we also have to be understood that there are certain things that do happen in the world, and it's always a very good thing for us to put on a shield of armor. don't you think? Always a good idea for us to do that, because when we know what's going on in the world, and we know that dark angels exist, and we know that darkness is around, it doesn't mean that we're dwelling upon it. It simply means we are being aware of it. Now, I know that there are a lot of people that get stuck in that demise of dwelling upon the darkness, and this is my only way that I can cope with it, or this is happening to me and I see no way out. And I understand that a lot of people do get stuck in that field of confusion. Um, but those words that I posted earlier, they're very profound. Think on those words. Even if you are not learning from your mistakes, the dark side is always learning from your mistakes. Are they mistakes? Not if we're growing. I've taught that many times. We're never having mistakes if we are learning and growing. However, when the cycle continues to repeat itself and the same thing keeps happening over and over again, then it is a cycle that the dark side is learning what you didn't learn, and they're using those mistakes that you have made in those cycles to continue to put out the darkness and the clouds over you. They're continuing to do that because they're learning. And when we're learning, that's, just hitting them on the head with it. But the darkness is learning from what we are putting out there. We're like, oh, good, that's his weakness. That's her weakness. This is what she's going to do. This is what he's going to do. This is what this person is going to do. Yeah, I know their cycle, and I know what they are about to do, and I know what they've done in the past. So this is what I'm going to do to create this. And so we know that, universe and God is always going to be for our best and our highest and best now, and for our greater good. And as long as we stay steadfast and non-compromising and always in prayer and meditation, then the darkness is not going to encompass us. Obviously, I mean, sometimes it does seem like dark and dreary. I know, I've been there. A lot of you may or may not know my past, and that's for another time. And some of my past videos that I spoke about are on the YouTube channel, that you can find out different things that happened to me in my past, which is where I come in to bring you good learning experiences, my experiences, to help you to overcome your adversities in life. Maybe you didn't go through the exact same thing that I did. Maybe you did. I don't know. And it really doesn't matter if you went through the exact same thing or not. Hello, Brenda. Good to see you on here. It really doesn't matter if you went through the same things that I did or not. The underlying message and the education, if you will, or the experience, if you will, is all going to be along the same modalities. Now, there's different angles and different approaches that we should take when dealing with different situations. However, when we get caught up in this tangled web of deception, and it could be from our own deception, our own minds playing tricks on us. It could be a tangled web of just darkness in our own minds, or it could be a tangled web of deceit and so sorry for the message. Yeah, don't worry, Brenda. I should have told you I was getting ready to go on here live. I needed to do this before I head out for the evening. So anyway, oh, Leila, Evie, it's so good to see you. Oh, my Fijian sister, I love you. I will be there. Now it's end of February. I was going to be there the 1st of February. However, because Africa got delayed, and I'll be headed over to Africa in about 4 weeks. So Evie, please save my table for me. I love you. Cannot wait to meet up with my Fijian family again. Not that I don't love all of my American family. I love you dearly. Brenda, Angelica, Vivian, all of you know how much I love you. Love you, love you, love you. Anyway, Fiji is my heart home. Fiji is where my heart is. So anyway, thank you all so much. But what I was saying is everything is a journey. Everything should be treated as a lesson. What lesson is this to learn in? And I understand that different people are at certain levels in their lives. And I understand that it is not cut and dry, and that everybody does not have the same, or does not react with the same answers or the same messages that I am sending out for something. So not my job, but my wish is that I meet the people. I meet you all where you are. For instance, with my daughter, oh goodness, you all, thank you all so much for your heartfelt love, your patience, your kindness, your generosity of support and prayers and everything that you've done for my daughter. Very much appreciated. We will be getting her this week. We just had a few little setbacks, but that's okay because again, it's a learning experience, hey? Definitely learning about everything. So, thank you. I cannot wait for her to appear on here in her window of opportunity that we have for her to come on. So I will let you know as soon as we get her so that you can all tune in this coming week to see with your own eyes the restoration that has been implanted in my daughter's heart and in her soul and different things that have happened. Of course, she has a long way to go and there's still learning curves. There is still a big arena that she must venture out into. So definitely keep Jordan in your prayers from now on. Keep everybody in your prayers. Keep us all in your prayers. Keep me, my son, all of you, everyone in this group, keep us all in your prayers. Keep Jonathan in your prayers. Keep everyone. We all love you. You love us. And we're just one big, awesome family. And you're great. Roxanne, so good to see you this evening. Roxanne, I need to call you later this evening. I've had lots of conversations with Africa. So anyway, things are moving right along. Okay, so now back to our the dark angels, dark side, darkness, creatures, whatever you want to call them. Please know that we are not dwelling on that. I am not asking you to dwell on that, but I'm asking you to think in a broad, universal type thought. And a lot of people in the rings that I live in, they want to think universal, but they want to forget that there is darkness that resides, and there are always outside darts and arrows that can be thrown your way. So I know that a lot of people in my arena just want to keep it peace and happiness and safe, and everything is just a lollipop. And that's great. You know what? And that's what we're here for, to create the wonderful world of happy reality, because you can always create your happy no matter what storms are coming on in your life to flood over you. So we can always keep our happy on. And I'm not saying for you not to keep your happy on. What I am simply trying to get out there is that we have to acknowledge what is going on, because face it, everyone, I get inboxes daily, I get texts daily, I get people that come in this shop, believe it or not, because whenever I let them know who I, you know, what I do and what we're about, then people feel compelled to let me know what's going on. So I know that there's a lot of darkness out there. I know that they know that there's a lot of darkness going on out there. And I know that a lot of people are getting lost and trapped in that darkness. And in order to bring them out of it, in order to bring myself out of what I had to bring myself out of with the help of different mentors and counselors. And then now I went through hypnotherapy with Janet. Thanks, Janet, for, no, Janet had nothing to do with it. It was all my inner being that brought out different things. So we all have to face the darkness in order to overcome it. Whenever we face the darkness, then we can be stronger, we can be better equipped to have ammunition to ward them off with. If we don't know what darkness is lurking and we just hit it back, oh no, nothing happened to me, no, I'm good, but you're depressed, or you're defensive, or you're almost over the top, too much, and I'm not pointing any fingers at anyone. Please, please do not mistake this for pointing anything. I'm just saying that, you know, I get people that they can't kick the forgiveness. They have a hard time with forgiveness, and to me, for me, it just comes second nature because of the dad that I grew up with and the grandmother that I had. But I get that all the time. I mean, literally people coming in here and people inboxing or sending me emails. I get this all the time. Or they just don't have a way to, they don't know how to forgive, or depression, or they see the bottomless pit that they keep falling down in and they don't see any way out. And I see all of this happening and all of this world coming around and crashing around. And for us to say, just don't worry about it and be happy, that's not a solution. The solution is we have to face our adversities. We have to face our dark angels. My son would be a very good example of this as well. He knows all too well about the dark angels, but I'll let him explain that. I will not say anything about him. My son is absolutely amazing. And he amazes me each and every day with the profound messages that he sets out and the person that he has grown to be and the love for humanity that he truly has, and a desire to really, really, really help heal and to be an example to heal. So just had to do a little mommy brag moment for a minute. But anyway, back to my regularly scheduled program. Be aware is my main focus for tonight. Just be aware of what's going on around you. Be aware of what darkness lurks around. Be aware of, sometimes we do get confused. I know I've gotten confused a couple of times, thinking that it was my higher self, telling me what is going on right down here below, and this is the move that I need to make. When in actuality, it was actually a confusion with the darkness getting encompassed in me, making me think that this is what I needed to do, when in all actuality, I needed to do that over there. So I understand that sometimes it does get really confusing. So that's what life is all about. And that's what this group is all about, for us to help each other and for us to learn and grow and experience and to really be a help aid for people that are having a time coming out of their darkness or their deep pit. And again, this serves the same purpose if you're having complications with your health, if you're having complications with disease, if you're having complications with your weight, if you're having complications just with your whole body, mind, and spirit. The cycles keep coming around. Okay, so I wasn't going to eat that. I was going to start doing this with my diet. I was going to start eating this with my diet. However, the darkness knew my mistakes that I was making, so they kept presenting these same things so that I would stumble and trip and fall again. And therefore, I didn't get to eat those blueberries. I opted for the Twinkie instead. Okay, so, that's the kind of obstacles that get put in our way. So no matter what you're going through in life, depression, anxiety, disease, sickness, weight problems, diet issues, health issues, anything whatsoever, relationships, heartaches, deaths, just anything, the worst possible things that you can think of, no matter what you're going through, whenever we know that there is another entity or entities that are trying to entrap us and trying to suffocate us and make us think that we're just useless. No, we're all very, very, very useful. But it takes a little bit of time and it takes a little bit of dedication to really sit back and do some deep diving and thinking and some awesome meditation to really be able to embrace our own selves and be ready to be ready to be ready to be accepting of whatever darkness that you have tended to put away, and it has resurfaced. I'm not saying make them all resurface. Maybe it's not time yet. Maybe it will be time a little bit later. But the truth of the matter is that there is some darkness in a lot of people, and it's from suppressed childhood. The dark side likes to keep us blinded and in the negative. That's absolutely right. The dark side does keep us blinded, but all these blinders on, we talked about lifting veils the other day. And so the dark side, they have a very good, keen way of putting veils and shades on across our eyes. And they also like to keep us blind. And the thing is nothing but negative. So that is absolutely right, Brenda. So the darkness has a way of manipulating us, of making us think something is one way when it's really another. And so it does take diligence. It does take steadfastness. And always pray for discernment. Pray for wisdom. Pray for knowledge. Those are the three things I cannot stress enough. Pray for discernment, wisdom, and knowledge. And so the more of that we have, the more awakened that we can become. And yes, we are going to trip up. Yes, different things are going to come our way. And, myself, you all know, heck, I'm always learning something. Oh, well, that didn't work. I'm going to do this over here. Oh, okay, that happened. Well, okay, let me go try this over here. Or maybe something happened in my life and there are some God sent angels that have come in here, and wow, they have definitely enlightened me and allowed me to really see things for what they absolutely are. So anyway, my point is that life can be very beautiful. Life can be very complicated if we allow it to be. It should only be complicated for just a little bit. Sometimes, the dark side does like to keep it really complicated so that we're in a state of confusion at all times. I know that's happened to me a couple of times. I'll admit it. But the important thing is that we have to know our opponent. There's opponents in life. Remember we discussed about the yin and the yang and all about the balance. I'm not saying create the yang out there. I'm not saying at all create the negativity or create the chaos. Absolutely not. But whenever, the world goes around, but goodness always prevails. Love always wins. Love wins. Love heals all. Universal love, unconditional love, forgiveness, love. That is the answer. When we realize that, we can really be at peace, and we can really just help ourselves to be the highest self that they can be. Does that make sense? Does anybody have any questions? I'm not going to keep you on here too much longer. I just wanted to pop on and let you know about the adversities in life and about the cycles and about that profound message of when we don't learn from our mistakes, the dark side certainly learns from our mistakes. They are very keen on what moves that we are going to make. So it's very important that we do know our opponent and we do know what is going on out there. So that is my message to you. Be aware, be steadfast, be patient. Be very, very patient. And sometimes, and I am guilty of this, sometimes silence is a lot more profound. Sometimes it's very detrimental, though. There's a time for everything. There's a time to speak up. There's a time to keep silent. It just depends on what that is all about. But anyway, just wanted to come on here tonight to let you know about the different changes and where I will be migrating to, which will be YouTube. However, we are keeping this awesome, lovely, beautiful, harmonious group alive and well, and I will definitely appreciate all of your interaction in here so that we can help one another. We can help each other grow, and I am always here. Just send an inbox if you all need help. I have a lot of clients right now that I'm coaching, but I have a room set aside before I head over to Africa and before Fiji that I do private consultations. So if you need help with your health, if you need help with your diet needs, with changing your body, mind, and spirit, and if you want to be the best that you can be, and you want to change what is going on with you now, whether it be your appearance, whether it be your health, whether it be your mind, please send me a message and let me know. I will help you to achieve your health goals, as always, helping a couple people right now. So anyway, just let me know that, and we will keep the art of health restoration alive and well, and we will keep you alive and well. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for keeping this group alive. Thank you for all of your support, and please stay tuned as we get closer to the time of Jordan's arrival. I'm super excited about that. So I just love each and every one of you. You all mean so much to me. I will always have a special place in my heart for each and every one of you, no matter where I am in the world. So I will keep you posted the best I can, but please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's see. Let me see if I can get it on the public view. Let's see, and I will post it right over here. I thought, well, I don't know why it's not saying my channel. I don't know. Let's see. My channel. Oh, here we go. Okay, I will put it on maybe public view so you all can see it. Let's see. I don't know. This might just be my. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if this is it. Oh, I need to be on as a subscriber. Okay, let's see. Anyway, okay, well, I'm going to see if this will come on here. Let me know if this sends you to our YouTube station. Let me know if that one does it. I'm not real sure. if that one will do it. Anyway, be sure and go if that's, oh, actually did. Okay, I think, anyway, it's showing up on my end. So go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and that way you won't miss any of the videos, but I will be sharing the videos that I upload to YouTube over in the Art of Health Restoration group, so stay tuned for all of that. And any questions that you have or any comments that you have, if you're a subscriber on YouTube, you can always make comments over there. All those videos will not be live. However, we are looking at a YouTube live TV program, and super excited about working with some awesome people over here in the Ozarks, which is Branson After Hours and OMG Marketing Group. I am super excited to be working with them. And Brian O'Neill, super excited to get the party started with them, to start doing a lot of promotions and productions. So stay tuned for all of the awesomeness that is about to come your way, and please stay tuned and please keep me in your prayers for the Africa trip and our Rainbow Warriors Mission program getting over there in Africa, along with our Pure Integrity Verified Seal that is now making its way across the world. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Exciting things happening, and stay tuned very shortly for the Art of Health Restoration Fijian retreats coming your way. And remember always, you are awesome. You are amazing. You are BeaYOUtiful, and you are loved. Vanaka Vaka Levu for tuning in. And until we meet again, more they. Brian, it's so good to see you on here. I just gave you big, huge shout outs to your Ozark marketing group. So I am super excited to get everything started with them. Brian is a he's a great comical guy. Gotta love Brian and the girls over there. He also does this thing. He hosts with Branson After Hours. Brian and Ozark Marketing Group and Kayla and everyone came over to do our little episode for the Oxygen Bar. So super excited about that. So when you go over to the bars at after hours parties or after hours with Brian and the girls, then you all can just mosey on up the street and come right on over here, or down the street, depending on which side of the road that you're on, and come over here and inhale at the Oxygen Bar and get your body in tune with yourself and get the oxygen to your brain so that you're not doing something crazy after leaving those drinking bars. You can come over here to the inhaling bars. So yeah, Brian, bring everybody over. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, where are you, Brian? Because I am getting ready to head out, everybody. All right, so you all have the most amazing evening. More they. Oh, somebody posted on here, Brian. Replying to Organic Guru Isabella, I'm sculpting my body into a round shape. Brian is sculpting his body into a round shape. Oh my. I don't know if that showed up over here. I think he was just replying. You are too funny. Yeah, sculpting his, okay, Brian, you are just too funny. Well, you all are just simply amazing. I love each and every one of you. And until we meet again, maybe I'll come on here for just a little jiffy tomorrow afternoon. But we are keeping our doors open over here at Breath of Green. If you have not come to our shop, Breath of Green, 104 North Commercial Street, get your booty over here and get the party started. Yes. So it's always okay to inhale over here. It is a very slow season in Branson, but we are keeping our doors open to keep that vibe alive. Yes, yes, yes. We had some really neat people in the shop today and yesterday, and you know, we're getting the locals in, which is great. So locals, now is the time. The time is now to come over so we can spend quality time together, so we can really help you to understand what the Breath of Green Ministry Shop is all about and how you can join our Rainbow Warriors team over here to help our community over here in Branson. So all of you locals, get on over here, come and inhale at the Oxygen Bar so you can get your brain clarity going on and get your lungs fueled with amazing, wonderful breath of fresh air. And you can learn about what our ministry shop is all about. We are a total 508c1a, and we are a tax-free shop. So you get to come over here and shop duty-free. Yes, yes, yes. So locals, now is the time before our busy season to come over here and find out what all of the amazingness is all about over here at Breath of Green. Okay, I am officially signing off now. Love you. Mean it.